Oh yeah, yeah, and that's one other piece we didn't really touch on, but within those funnel kind of like chunks where you have your impression, click, add to cart, and purchase, it also shows you the average price of the product that's performing the best at each one of those stages, which I think can also be a really insightful, just kind of like level set where you can see, okay, for this search term, my brand's average price might be $60, but for the like purchase, the average price is $12. So there's, I think, a good indicator that, okay, well, for this search term, my products or my brand definitely must be in kind of like that premium. I'm doing a good job at getting impressions, maybe, or doing a good job at getting people to add it to cart. But it turns out at the end of the day, the people who are trying or purchasing on that term are typically purchasing something that's quite a bit cheaper. So maybe that's a good time as a brand to take a look at your value propositions or how you present your product in order to be able to kind of like tip people from, say, a $10 uh, item to something that's a little bit more premium if that's the way that you slot in. Or, if you're coming in at a lower price point, that can be a good indicator of like, hey, look, for this search term, we feel we can come in and maybe undercut with a lower priced option that's still, great value and
Yeah,
capture a lot of the
yeah.
purchases.
I have a bit of a different approach on this. So having that price next to your, whether it's click-through rate or cart ad rate or purchase rate,
Yep.
so you are able to see. So I mean, clearly, if you are priced at $100 and your purchase rate is, let's say, I don't know, 18%, and then you're gonna see market rate is maybe 34%. It's almost double. And then you're gonna see that median price for the market is $28. So what does that mean? I mean, obviously they are lower price, they're gonna get more. So I say this. So what? How much money are you making? Look at that.
Totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
How much meat is there on the bone? Not much.
Yeah. So I have a client. They sell this. I may have mentioned this on the first episode. They sell these floor kits, epoxy floor kits. So you can buy their kit, which comes in a box that's as big as a chair. So
Yeah.
just so you know, every time they send a shipment to an FBA shipment to Amazon, every box is one SKU, one piece.
Wow.
So that's how big it is.
Yeah.
And the
It's
price
LTL.
is, yeah, well, I mean, all their FBA shipments, LTL, plus it's dangerous goods, so it has to
Yeah.
go outside. So, but the point is, each item, they have two different sizes, 300 square foot and 600 square foot. And the 600 square foot costs $650. So nobody else on Amazon is selling a kit. They all sell the epoxy.
Yep.
So the keywords are pretty much the same. So guess what? Their purchase rate is far, far greater than theirs. But who cares? They make one sale.
Yeah.
With that one sale, they kill in terms of profitability. They kill in terms of top line. And, their conversion rate is obviously, they in fact achieve conversion on, they have different colors. So some colors get like 12, 15% conversion,
Yeah.
which
That's
is,
awesome.
yeah, it's not bad, but generally it's about 1.5, 2%. So usually I would look at those numbers without looking at the price points. It's very poor because I want 35 to 50% in
Yeah.
conversion. But in this case, so to your point, more information in front of you in terms of putting perspective to what search query performance is showing you is something to look at.